Good afternoon. The former Cuba police chief and one of his deputies at the time have filed a federal lawsuit against police in Maui. The two claim they were falsely arrested, their families humiliated and mocked. News 13's Dean Staley has the story from the Newsplex.
Well, Kim, that incident happened in July of 2013. The then Cuba police chief and a reserve police officer were finishing up private security work, and they were going to enjoy a family vacation in Maui. That's when they say they were arrested with no explanation, and now they're suing. Jason Griego and James Sanchez were in Maui doing private security work for an Albuquerque businessman. When they were finished with the job, they checked into a hotel with their families to enjoy an island vacation. That night, police showed up to their hotel rooms.
Maui police officers rousted them, dragged them outside, and placed them under arrest.
At the time of the arrest, the two told Maui police they were law enforcement officers. The lawsuit states the arresting officers seized their credentials and arrested them. When James Sanchez asked what was going to happen to his son, the lawsuit states the arresting officer told Sanchez that it was taken care of.
They were thrown in this cell in the middle of the night, that there was urine and feces on the ground.
Their attorney, Eric Steltz, says when Sanchez informed officers of the feces, he was ordered to remove his shoes and socks and stand on a paper towel, and the two were left in the holding cell. Griego says he was mocked for being a police chief and being behind bars. After about 4 hours, they were released.
I can only surmise that somebody made a complaint that they had weapons. So there was no illegality about that because of their credentialing as police officers.
After they got out of jail, Sanchez and Griego found out their families were kicked out of their hotel. The lawsuit states a Maui officer told the hotel the two were arrested for assault. Both families booked the earliest flight out of Maui. The next morning at the airport, they were asked to produce their law enforcement credentials, and the lawsuit states that they were met by an officer and told the whole thing had been a misunderstanding. Kim, back to you.
Okay, thanks, Dean. Now, Sanchez and Griego's attorney says the arrest is still in the National Crime Database. That